Welcome to Globewise Entertainment. Are you ready to uncover 15 brilliant sci-fi films secretly buried on Prime Video that you probably never knew existed? From mind-bending space adventures to futuristic thrillers, we're diving deep into hidden gems that will blow your imagination and keep you on the edge of your seat. If you haven't subscribed to Globewise Entertainment yet, hit that subscribe button now so you never miss our epic movie discoveries. And we want to hear from you. Which sci-fi movie excites you the most? Drop your favorites in the comment box below. Get ready. The journey through the stars starts right now. 15. Black Box 2020. Kicking off our countdown is Black Box, a 2020 sci-fi thriller that slipped under the radar despite its mind-bending premise and emotional depth. Imagine a world where cutting-edge technology can unlock and manipulate memories. That's exactly what this film explores, following Avery, a widowed man struggling to piece his life back together after a tragic accident. After volunteering for an experimental procedure to restore his memory, Avery discovers that what he remembers, and what actually happened, may be dangerously intertwined. Black Box blends psychological tension, family drama, and a haunting sci-fi mystery that keeps you guessing until the very end. The twists aren't just clever, they'll make you question how much of your own past is truly yours. Despite strong performances and a gripping story, this gem didn't get the mainstream attention it deserved. If you love Ex Machina or Upgrade, Black Box is a must-watch hidden treasure on Prime Video. It's the kind of movie that sparks conversations, theories, and maybe even a second watch, perfect for those who crave smart, emotional, and thrilling sci-fi. Fun fact: the director, Emmanuel Osei-Cufford Jr., made waves with his unique approach to blending technology and human emotion, proving that sci-fi doesn't always need massive budgets to make a huge impact. So, if you've been scrolling past Prime Video endlessly, it's time to dig deep. Black Box isn't just another forgotten title, it's a brilliant sci-fi journey that deserves your attention. Synchronic, 2019. When time twists reality. Imagine a world where a single pill can bend time itself. That's exactly the mind-bending premise of Synchronic, a hidden gem that's been quietly mesmerizing sci-fi fans on Prime Video. Released in 2019, this cerebral thriller dives deep into the life-altering consequences of a mysterious designer drug that doesn't just alter perception, it warps reality. The story follows paramedic Steve, Jamie Dornan, and Dennis, Anthony Mackie, as they confront a series of grotesque, bizarre deaths linked to the experimental drug Synchronic. What starts as a routine investigation quickly unravels into a psychological roller coaster where the boundaries between past, present, and future blur in chilling ways. Every moment in Synchronic is a ticking clock. Each choice can create ripple effects across time itself. What makes this film stand out isn't just its inventive concept, but its unflinching exploration of grief, fate, and human connection. Anthony Mackie delivers a powerhouse performance, grounding the sci-fi spectacle with raw emotional depth, while the film's inventive time-bending visuals will leave you questioning every second of reality. If you're hunting for a sci-fi film that's equal parts thrilling and emotionally gripping, Synchronic is a perfect pick, hidden in plain sight on Prime Video. This is the kind of movie that sparks endless debate. What would you do if you could manipulate time, even for just a moment? Why it deserves your watch. Mind-bending time travel, gripping performances, and a story that lingers long after the credits roll. Synchronic proves that Prime Video is full of sci-fi treasures just waiting to be discovered. 13. The Vast of Night 2020. A cosmic mystery hidden in plain sight. If you're a fan of smart, slow-burn sci-fi, The Vast of Night is a gem you absolutely cannot miss. This 2020 indie marvel takes you back to the 1950s, following a night shift switchboard operator and a local radio DJ who stumble upon a mysterious audio frequency that could change the fate of the world. What makes this film truly extraordinary isn't flashy CGI or over-the-top action. It's the way it builds tension with every frame. With long, mesmerizing tracking shots and dialogue that feels both natural and gripping, The Vast of Night is a masterclass in atmospheric storytelling. The film proves that sci-fi doesn't need a massive budget to deliver a mind-bending experience. Perfect for fans of Close Encounters of the Third Kind and Contact, this movie quietly delivers one of the most suspenseful and thought-provoking alien encounters you'll ever see. And the best part? It's sitting right on Prime Video, waiting to be discovered by sci-fi enthusiasts like you. So, dim the lights, grab your headphones, and get ready for a ride that feels like a cosmic whisper in the middle of the night. The Vast of Night isn't just a movie, it's a hidden treasure that demands to be watched. 12. The Endless, 2017. If you thought sci-fi had run out of fresh ideas, The Endless will completely blow your mind. Directed by Justin Benson and Aaron Moorhead, this indie gem takes the familiar trope of returning to a mysterious cult and turns it into a tense, mind-bending journey that's as emotional as it is eerie. The story follows two brothers, Justin and Aaron, who return to the UFO death cult they escaped years ago, only to discover that the cult, and the strange, cosmic forces surrounding it, are far stranger than they ever imagined. What starts as a reunion soon spirals into a gripping exploration of time loops, supernatural phenomena, and the bonds of family tested under surreal circumstances. What makes The Endless so addictive is its clever combination of slow-burning tension, cosmic horror, and genuinely heartfelt character moments. It's the kind of movie that lingers in your mind long after the credits roll. Fans of Coherence or Another Earth will feel right at home here, but its originality makes it a must-watch for any true sci-fi aficionado. Pro tip: watch it without reading too much about the plot. Every twist and revelation hits harder when you're unprepared. Prime Video quietly hosts this hidden masterpiece, making it a perfect sleeper sci-fi that many fans have yet to discover. If you're ready for a film that bends reality and challenges your perception of time, The Endless is waiting to pull you into its loop, and trust us, you won't want to escape. 11. Last Breath, 2025. If you think sci-fi thrillers have explored every inch of outer space, Last Breath is here to prove you wrong. Set in the crushing isolation of the deep sea, this 2025 gem follows a team of underwater engineers trapped in a failing diving station, fighting against oxygen depletion, mechanical breakdowns, and the terrifying unknown lurking in the abyss. What makes Last Breath a must-watch isn't just the pulse-pounding suspense, it's how it turns a claustrophobic environment into an emotional crucible. The film blends cutting-edge underwater cinematography with intense character-driven storytelling, giving you both the thrill of survival and the psychological tension of facing your own mortality. Even better? Prime Video quietly added this masterpiece, so unless you know where to look, it might easily slip under your radar. Fans of movies like The Abyss or Sanctum will be hooked instantly. And yes, this is one of those rare sci-fi films that proves tension and human drama can rival the spectacle of alien invasions. Why you should watch it now? The combination of breathtaking visuals, nerve-wracking suspense, and stellar performances makes Last Breath a hidden sci-fi treasure. Perfect for fans of high-stakes survival stories and futuristic thrills. 10. RoboCop, 2014. If you thought the original RoboCop was the ultimate in cybernetic law enforcement, the 2014 reboot gives it a sleek, high-tech upgrade that's surprisingly thought-provoking. Beneath the glossy action and futuristic cityscapes, this version dives deep into the ethical dilemmas of AI, corporate greed, and what it truly means to be human. Starring Joel Kinnaman as Alex Murphy, the film isn't just a violent action spectacle. It questions how far technology should go in replacing flesh and blood, and whether a man can retain his humanity when he's more machine than human. The futuristic Detroit is dark, gritty, and eerily believable, making it a perfect reflection of a world where corporations control everything, even life itself. For sci-fi fans craving more than explosions, the 2014 RoboCop is a hidden gem on Prime Video that balances thrilling action with deep moral questions. It's time to suit up and rediscover this forgotten cybernetic masterpiece. 9. Coherence, 2013. The mind-bending dinner party that will leave you questioning reality. If you love sci-fi that sneaks up on you and refuses to let go, Coherence is the hidden gem you cannot miss. Imagine a casual dinner party with friends, and suddenly, the universe splits. Sounds simple, right? But in Coherence, the ordinary becomes terrifyingly extraordinary. This indie masterpiece revolves around 8 friends whose evening takes a surreal turn when a comet passes overhead. What starts as subtle strange coincidences quickly escalates into a twisting, mind-bending reality puzzle. People appear twice, memories clash, and nothing is what it seems. By the end, you'll be questioning not just the characters' choices, but your own perception of reality. What makes Coherence truly brilliant, and why it's a perfect hidden gem on Prime Video, is how it pulls off high-concept science fiction on a shoestring budget. No flashy CGI, no megastars, just raw, clever storytelling, improvisation, and tension that grips you from start to finish. It's like The Twilight Zone meets Primer, with a pinch of horror and a ton of suspense. Pro tip for viewers: watch it in a single sitting, and make sure you're paying close attention to every line and every character. It's a puzzle that rewards careful eyes. And after it's over, you'll want to rewatch it immediately, piecing together the infinite possibilities it suggests. If you love sci-fi that's clever, compact, and unforgettable, Coherence is the kind of buried treasure that makes Prime Video worth exploring. 8. A Quiet Place, Day 1, 2024. Removed. The Origin of Terror. If you thought the A Quiet Place saga ended with the Abbott family, think again. A Quiet Place, Day 1 takes us back to the very beginning, exploring the horrifying first day of the alien invasion that turned the world upside down. Unlike its predecessors, this prequel doesn't just focus on survival, it immerses you in the chaos and panic of humanity's last moments of normal life. From the opening scenes, tension grips you like a vice. Every sound becomes a threat, every shadow a potential death sentence. The filmmakers brilliantly expand the lore of the alien creatures, giving fans fresh insight into what makes these monsters so terrifying. What's remarkable is how the film balances action, suspense, and emotional depth. You'll find yourself not just watching humans fight for survival, but emotionally invested in their fear, hope, and desperate choices. Prime Video quietly hosts this hidden gem, and it's a perfect pick for sci-fi enthusiasts craving both adrenaline and smart storytelling. With a mix of heart-pounding sequences, stunning visuals, and clever world-building, A Quiet Place, Day 1 proves that prequels can be just as thrilling, if not more, than the original films. Don't miss it, this one's a silent scream you won't forget. Why it's worth your watch. Mind-blowing suspense from minute 1. Expands the A Quiet Place universe with unseen backstory. Perfect blend of sci-fi, horror, and emotional storytelling. Hidden on Prime Video, ready for discovery by dedicated fans. 7. Project Almanac, 2015. Imagine finding a diary that can rewrite the past. That's exactly what a group of high school friends discover in Project Almanac. When they stumble upon blueprints for a time machine, curiosity quickly turns into chaos. Shot in an intense found-footage style, this underrated sci-fi thriller combines adrenaline-pumping action with clever twists, showing just how dangerous and addictive time travel can be. From exhilarating chase scenes to mind-bending consequences of altering history, Project Almanac is more than just a teen flick. It's a high-stakes science experiment you can't stop watching. Despite its intriguing concept and heart-racing moments, it somehow slipped under the radar, buried in Prime Video's catalog. If you're a fan of Chronicle, Looper, or Back to the Future with a darker, modern twist, this is a hidden gem that will leave you questioning every choice you've ever made. Don't just watch it, experience the thrill of bending time before it disappears from your watch list. Pro tip: keep an eye on the timeline, one wrong move, and everything changes. 6. The Tomorrow War, 2021. Imagine being drafted into a war not in your lifetime, but decades into the future. That's exactly the pulse-pounding premise of The Tomorrow War. Starring Chris Pratt, this film fuses explosive action with a clever sci-fi twist. Soldiers from today are recruited to fight a deadly alien invasion in 2051. While it grabbed attention during its release, it somehow slipped under the radar on streaming platforms, quietly waiting for viewers hungry for high-stakes battles, time travel dilemmas, and jaw-dropping visual effects. The movie doesn't just rely on CGI spectacle. It also explores themes of family, sacrifice, and what it truly means to fight for humanity's survival. Whether it's the adrenaline-charged alien encounters, Pratt's charismatic performance, or the mind-bending twist on time travel warfare, The Tomorrow War is an underrated gem on Prime Video that deserves a prime spot on your watch list. Don't let this one stay buried. Grab some popcorn and prepare for a wild ride across time. 5. 10 Cloverfield Lane, 2016. Imagine waking up in a mysterious underground bunker, unsure whether the outside world is safe or even real. That's exactly what happens in 10 Cloverfield Lane, a tense sci-fi thriller that quietly became a cult classic. Starring Mary Elizabeth Winstead, John Goodman, and John Gallagher Jr., this film blends psychological suspense with gripping science fiction. The story kicks off when Michelle, Winstead, survives a car crash and is taken to Howard's, Goodman, bunker. Howard claims the world outside has been devastated by a chemical attack, but can he be trusted? As paranoia builds, secrets unravel, and the true nature of the outside world turns out to be far more terrifying than the fears inside the bunker. 10 Cloverfield Lane isn't just a sci-fi survival story, it's a masterclass in tension, unpredictable twists, and unforgettable performances. If you think you know how a thriller ends, think again. Hidden gems like this are exactly why Prime Video is a treasure trove for sci-fi lovers. 4. Spider-Man, Homecoming, 2017. Think you know Spider-Man? Think again. Spider-Man, Homecoming isn't just another superhero reboot. It's a dazzling blend of high-flying action, teen drama, and sci-fi gadgetry that often flies under the radar on streaming platforms. Tom Holland swings into the role with unmatched energy, perfectly capturing Peter Parker's awkward brilliance. But the real sci-fi magic comes from Tony Stark's tech upgrades, especially the AI-enhanced suit that seems straight out of a futuristic lab. From wrist-mounted web shooters to augmented reality heads-up displays, the film makes you feel like Spider-Man could actually exist in our world, if only the science caught up. And let's talk about the villain. Michael Keaton's Vulture isn't your typical comic book baddie. His anti-gravity wing suit isn't just visually stunning, it's a fascinating nod to real-world experimental flight tech. Every aerial battle isn't just about spectacle, it's a mini sci-fi thrill ride that keeps you glued to the screen. Despite its box office success, many viewers overlook Homecoming when browsing sci-fi titles on Prime Video. But this hidden gem perfectly straddles the line between blockbuster fun and science fiction innovation, making it a must-watch for both Marvel fans and sci-fi enthusiasts alike. Why it's secretly brilliant. It's a rare superhero film that embraces futuristic tech, realistic science, and teen angst, all while delivering edge-of-your-seat action. 3. Jurassic World, 2015. Imagine stepping into a theme park where dinosaurs roam freely. Sounds like pure adventure, right? Jurassic World takes the iconic dinosaur universe to breathtaking new heights. Set 22 years after the original Jurassic Park, the park is now fully operational, and visitors can witness these prehistoric giants up close. But things take a dark turn when a genetically engineered hybrid dinosaur, the Indominus Rex, escapes, unleashing chaos. What makes this sci-fi blockbuster stand out isn't just the jaw-dropping CGI or heart-pounding action. It's the blend of science, ethics, and human ambition. The movie explores what happens when humanity's reach exceeds its grasp, and how our fascination with playing God can lead to catastrophic consequences. Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard deliver thrilling performances that make the story both exciting and emotionally engaging. Despite its massive popularity, Jurassic World often hides in plain sight on streaming platforms like Prime Video, overshadowed by other blockbuster releases. For sci-fi enthusiasts, this is a must-watch. It's an adrenaline-fueled ride, a cautionary tale, and a technological marvel all rolled into one. So, if you're in the mood for dinosaurs, high-stakes science, and a cinematic experience that will keep you on the edge of your seat, don't sleep on Jurassic World. Dive in, because this buried gem deserves a top spot on your sci-fi watch list. 2. Limitless, 2011. The brain-boosting thriller you might have missed. Imagine unlocking 100% of your brain's potential. Sounds like science fiction, right? Well, Limitless makes that dream a pulse-pounding reality. Starring Bradley Cooper as Eddie Mora, a struggling writer, this film dives into the life-changing and dangerously addictive effects of a mysterious smart drug called NZT-48. Suddenly, Eddie's mind races faster, his memory sharpens, and the possibilities seem endless. But every superpower comes with a cost. What makes Limitless stand out is its perfect blend of high-stakes thriller, slick Hollywood style, and mind-bending science fiction. From adrenaline-charged stock market escapades to intense psychological twists, it keeps you hooked from start to finish. Plus, Robert De Niro delivers an unforgettable performance as a powerful figure who wants a piece of Eddie's newfound genius. Despite being a box office hit, Limitless often gets buried in Prime Video's catalog. So, if you're craving a film that challenges the limits of human potential while delivering heart-racing suspense, this is your hidden gem. Watch it, and you might just feel like you've taken a dose of NZT yourself. Pro tip: keep an eye out for the stunning cinematography and clever visual effects that make Eddie's enhanced perspective feel tangible. You'll see numbers, patterns, and possibilities in ways that will make you question your own brainpower. 1. Interstellar, 2014. A cosmic masterpiece hiding in plain sight. If you think you've seen all the mind-bending sci-fi out there, think again. Interstellar, directed by the visionary Christopher Nolan, is a cinematic journey that takes you beyond the stars and deep into the human soul. Starring Matthew McConaughey as Cooper, a former NASA pilot turned interstellar explorer, this film dives into a future where Earth is dying, and humanity's only hope lies in venturing to distant galaxies. What makes Interstellar a hidden gem on Prime Video? Despite its blockbuster reputation, it's often overlooked by streaming audiences searching for quick sci-fi thrills. But this is no ordinary space movie. From stunning wormhole visuals and heart-wrenching family drama to theoretical physics made thrillingly cinematic, every frame of Interstellar is meticulously crafted to blow your mind. Fun fact: the depiction of a black hole in Interstellar was so scientifically accurate that it actually helped physicists visualize how light bends around massive objects. So, if you're craving a sci-fi experience that combines emotional depth, groundbreaking visuals, and brain-melting concepts about time, gravity, and love, Interstellar is the must-watch buried treasure you've been missing on Prime Video. That's a wrap, space travelers. We've just uncovered 15 brilliant sci-fi films secretly buried on Prime Video, each one a hidden gem waiting for you to explore. Which of these mind-bending adventures is your favorite? Let us know in the comment box. We love hearing from our fellow movie lovers. If you haven't subscribed to Globewise Entertainment yet, hit that subscribe button now and join our journey through the most exciting, underrated, and unforgettable films streaming right now. Until next time, keep watching, keep exploring, and keep your imagination soaring.